Before we get into the stream, I would like to point out that I've added timestamps to the video description for those people out there who are only here to see reactions. So just go to the video description, click on those timestamps, and they will link you to the moments that I deemed highlights. Two things I gotta remember is turn off these shitty game messages because it spams the shit out of... Alright, if I could just get a die right away, that'd be really interesting. I get a master right away. Oh crap. I fucked myself. If I let go of this thing, it's gonna close it. Yeah, okay. Right, so 1.3k caskets, I should be able to get over 100 masters. So please. I gotta get used to re-rolling again. I say this every time. Oh man, this Solak update better fix the God page prices so I can sell all mine. For the sake of this recording, this stream, I moved all my items, or all the items that are remotely worth something, to Plank, so I can actually see what items I got at the end. I actually took screenshots of my log this one time. Like, I deposited my GP, man. It's almost as if I've had a month to think about this, and I actually did it. What is this? Why can't I click? Moving up in the world. Of course, by doing 1337 caskets, I fucked myself because I got so close to 1.5k, but I didn't do it. So I don't want to spend another year and a half saving caskets, but I know I will force myself to do it at some point again. I was 390 dry when I started this, so I feel like I can get an item soon already, because I'm like 1 in 400 on average for an item. Ah, shit. Jesus Christ, can I get something else in these shitty skips? Oh, okay, well. I hope everything is loud enough, by the way. That's the one thing I didn't check, was the volume of everything. I feel like I haven't touched that since last time, so if anything, it's a bit louder maybe. Alright, thanks. Well, you're the only one saying that. So now I don't know what to believe anymore. What I say is not gonna be interesting anyways. If I do get an item, it's not gonna be me cheering or anything, so. That's what I think the people asking for highlight videos don't understand, is there's no reaction to get here. I'm not gonna fake my enthusiasm because, hey, that mask took me a year and a half to get last time. I'm not gonna fake my enthusiasm for your amusement. That's just not me at all. How are the masters doing? It's kind of hard to tell how many masters I got and how many clues because I guess we just crossed 100, so this is actually really overpowered. What the fuck? I'm like 1 in 5 for masters right now. Hey, can you please? He fucking said that last time when I opened 600 caskets and I got 2 third age items. Yeah, fuck you, man. Evil. I mean, I'll take third age. I'll take anything. It'll be really fucking sad if I open, let's say, this many caskets for like, who knows how long, like 5 weeks, and you get nothing. But it could happen. I've been more dry than that, so. But let's not do that. If anything, at least I'm getting masters from this, and I've been really looking forward to doing those. I don't know why, because as soon as I start doing them, I'm like, why did I want to do this? But what was that? Double Broom King? Someone calculate the odds of that. It must be like a die. No, please don't. Oh yeah, I should do that. Well, I'll do that in a bit. It's gonna be 4 years before we're done, so. But if you want to remind me of it, that's great, because I will forget. I mean, it's not like I'm not gonna be doing hard clues after this, so if I forget about the rerolls, then I'll use them later on. But definitely more interesting to see here. Jesus Christ. I'm like 1 for 1 for fortunate components. What the fuck is this? I'm gonna hit the cap of rerolls soon. Okay, there we go. Yeah, might as well keep it. I don't want to hit the reroll cap because then it's an actual waste. So then I'll just start rerolling whatever, but. Okay, this is good. Nah, fuck you, Ancient Pages. Don't sell for shit anyways. Nice round number. Now, if they could just introduce these new Onyx items soon. Gonna have 1,000,000 fortune components after this. I already have 1,000,000. Great if I could use them. No. The other rewards, that's why I'm filtering my game messages. I don't have enough space, so they send it to the bank. Which is a relatively new feature. Before, it would just drop to the ground. But thank God it works this way, because if I was never going to open 1,000 caskets if I had to bank every time. That's another good point, by the way. I will have to check the ground in a bit. I forgot how much bank space I had. I feel like I have enough bank space again, but that's what I thought last time when my barrels die dropped to the ground, so. Everyone's loving each other in the chat. It's really nice. Goodbye, Brendan. I would type, but I'm too lazy, so I hope you're still here to hear that. Crap. When I actually get the reroll and then I'm too fast. Yeah, so the master count kind of got caught up to me now, I think. More 1 in 10, which is what I'm supposed to be. Or am I? I don't know. One second. I am currently over 2,500 clues dry of a Shadow Die, so I feel like it's about time to get one of those. That's so beautiful. Thank you, Al. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna go get my broken things. I only got 2 of them. Wow. Hey, Black Unicorn. This is also a really rare item for me. Took me over 4,000 clues to get my first one when I had my original bank tab that I sold. Currently at like just over 11,500 clues, art clues completed, and I guess I don't know where I'm going with this anymore. Like, what is my next goal? I always thought 10,000 would be the unattainable end goal, and then I got it. So here I am. I'm just going. I don't know. I mean, making money is still nice, so I guess I'm just doing this for money again now. I've not gotten, well, I've had 2 large parcels aside from the free one that we got from the unclaimed property. So from the unclaimed property one, I got 2 large protein boxes, crates, whatever they're called. And I have 2 of the rings. Ring of large parcel and 1 of the arrows. That's alright. I mean, I know plenty of people who have not been getting any large parcels, so I have 2 on blank as well, or have had 2. Oh, hey. For you, potions. Under 1,000 caskets. Oh, heal it again. I can share the music with you when I'm done. All these artists, I can't pronounce their names or whatever, so I'll just post it somewhere in the Discord. Unless you mean this song specifically, then I can write it right now. I always think this song kind of turns into a movie soundtrack kind of thing. Going for 19 minutes now, so this is like a fifth of the way. Gonna be under an hour and a half of me talking to myself, which I honestly do all the time when I'm not streaming as well, so I'm just a bit crazy. But that doesn't make it interesting. Damn it. I recently crossed 500k gold charms getting these caskets, and someone once told me that there's 1 pouch you can make that's profit, so when I'm actually done doing clues, I'm gonna spend the next 42 years using all my gold charms and make a bunch of money. I feel like that's gonna be a good way to spend my time. Hey, don't think that's a good idea? Yeah, I completely missed the conversation in the CC. I'm so focused on all the nothings I'm getting. Trying not to reroll, or forget to reroll too many shit rewards. Yeah, I am crazy. Honestly, I hope that after these caskets I can actually motivate myself into playing on plank a bit more. Finish 120 all on there. I mean, I can still do clues on the side, but lately clues have taken the upper hand when it comes to my playtime. Don't really enjoy multi-logging as much. Rather watch something on the side, so I should focus on that account a bit more, maybe. Yeah, all I've been doing on Plank is just doing a farm run, doing 400k room crafting, and doing 250k fishing. Which is quite a number of hours already. But you know, if you have no life, what does it matter? Oh man, 67 farming. The song also lasts forever, I forgot about that. Oh, bit of lag there. We going? Okay, I just missed something, but sure. It's raining black unicorn mass now, compared to last time. The items that I can't hold in my inventory are automatically sent to the bank. There's usually a message for that in the chat box, but I filter it out because it spams the shit out of you. Damn it. Still think we're doing pretty well on the masters. I'm too distracted to calculate what my rate is at the moment, but it's a little under 1 in 10, I think, which is better than my last casket openings that have been. Maps are really starting to stand out. the item here? No. Damn it. More potions. On the one hand, it would be pretty disappointing to get nothing from these caskets. On the other hand, I would be like almost as dry as my driest streak, and that would give me a lot of complaint rights. So I don't think I can lose here. Complaining is life, so that's not too bad. But still, rather see an item. Which is very confusing. I don't use Twitch myself other than doing this, really. I watch some of the Runescape streams, but my connection is not great, so I can't usually not watch streams while I'm doing anything on RS. Lagging again. Good time for me to lag when I'm talking about my bad connection. Stage, when am I getting an item? Tell me. Downside to all these songs is the endless outros. How about we just go to the next song? Okay. All my Katy Perry music is in a separate playlist. I've completed 246. I don't know if you're watching this. I'm just gonna assume that you are. Yeah, I would right click you, but I can't. Game is sitting. So before I started, I looked at my wealth evaluator and I was at, I think it was pretty close to being 3.2. Maybe it was exactly 3.2, I don't remember. But it should be easy to tell how much money I've made from this, although I'm not sure if the value that's attributed to fortunate comps right now is accurate. I mean, I would value them at more, assuming the alchemical onyx will go up in price when the new items are released, but so let's just assume that it's accurate. But yeah, there's a bunch of items in there that I don't sell. I always keep my runes, I keep my staves, I keep my arrows, which are not worth much anyways, the arrows, but those are just the remainders of my clue log. Bit of a collection. Don't take up too much space because there's only so many of them. Probably not really gonna make any money off of this unless I get an item, since the rest of the GP is gonna be forging components. Yeah, Sage, when I started, wow, that was a confusing number. When I started, I was like 1 in 5 for Masters. I got 20 in 100. Oh, more potions, that's great. I wish those were in the log somewhere, but they're not. I don't know why. Someone's really positioning themselves over there, or just taking my attention by walking across the screen. Again, no clue who it is. Okay. Ah, there you go. Of course it's you. Okay. I don't know how that just happened. I feel like my connection just keeps dropping a tiny bit and then it skips over some stuff. I really have to look at my log after this and look at Black Unicorn Mask, because I have 1 log before this and now I have like 54. Oh man, that's what you've been doing. Kind of wrong item though. really taking my planks? What the fuck? Who are you? What are you doing? Yeah, it was about 5 weeks. I'm not sure, honestly. I tried to do 50 clues a day, and then that didn't really happen. I'm like 3.2k dry of a shadow die right now, so more than the drop rate according to the wiki. I feel like they owe me a shadow die at this point, so that's nice. Something to complain about again. My last shadow die was on the rework day. The rework happened, I opened 10 caskets and I got a shadow die, and I sold it before they crashed. Is this one of those endless outros again? I mean, not having gotten an item yet, I feel like the double shadow die is coming up. I guess this is the endless outro. What the fuck is happening with this song? There's still 50 seconds left. Yeah, number of masters is nice. That's gonna be the next stream, is opening like 100 masters, a bit more. I still have 5 caskets in the bank. I've been in there for 5 weeks as well. Hopefully get something from those. Oh, great. Well, it's an item. I'd rather have gotten a different one, an Effigy cape, for example. Oh well. The special method of getting these clues is really just camping hellhounds. I think that's the only method, or well, not the only method, but the method for hard clues that people are aware of, and as far as I know, that's the best method, the way to go. I just camp them with a cannon, get 25 clues, and then I do them in like 2.5 hours. This motherfucker. He's like the king of backstep caves. He has like 9, I think. Don't you congrats me like that. Yeah, if only they were tracked. I assume I would be, unless someone is camping them for 200 mil melees and for no reason. I should have around 730,000 hellhound kills. At least, I mean, let's say 700k. At least when I upload this video to YouTube, I can put some clickbait title, like amazing item luck. I just got a backstab cape. So, there's that. I made 1.5 mil from my amazing luck. Anyone happen to remember how many caskets I was at when I got that? Probably not. I have to watch this. Barely even noticed that I got it because it's worth so little. Alright, thanks, well. The Unicorn Mask collection is ever growing. Jesus Christ. I keep moving my mouse over to reroll when there's no rerolls, and then when I do have to reroll, I forget. But at least we're gonna hit the 100 masters. That's good. I took the rerolls out of the bank already. Oh man, more potions. It's like the 5th time. I'd rather get gilded pieces then. Yeah, I guess it's sort of nice to watch them stack up as well. Did anyone guess the number of caskets correct, by the way? Or who was closest? I remember 2 people saying something in the chat about when I would get something, but I didn't really register what the numbers were. Yeah, Shadow would be nice. What? More unicorns. Alright. Zammy kite. That's gonna be interesting, but if it is. You can have it when I get it, alright? Your one fortunate component. You have to keep it forever. Alright, so we have opened over 1,000 caskets now. We're not 1 in 10 for masters, not exactly. You are probably if you round it off. Connection drop again. Good times. Wouldn't be surprised I actually got. Oh my god. Nice. That's impressive. It's pretty funny, honestly. Go for the back-to-back backstep cape because words. I mean, Adam, at least I didn't only get the backstep cape, I got 2. I mean, I might as well get a 3rd now. At least we're pretty close together, like 200 apart. How many did I open? Are these people feeling sorry for me? Yeah. Oh well. I'm honestly happy I didn't get nothing. And I'm happy I got over 100 masters already. It would be good to get something from those. I don't think I'm really owed anything yet, but... with a chance of getting some bigger items, that's more interesting, probably. And you don't have to sit through an hour-long stream. It's gonna be like 10 minutes. Can I quick chat when I have this open? Oh, gilded, great. No, well, I don't know. I never really enjoyed doing them. It's just an easy way to pass time. Easy to zone out doing this, you know. After doing so many, you just remember everything. Memorize everything, so it doesn't really take that much out of you to do these. I don't know. I mean, adding the high scores was nice. That motivated me to get more count, but now I'm kind of far ahead, so that doesn't really help anymore either. But if I don't get a shout out from this, then I'm gonna be very dry for a shout out, and that's another motivator to keep going. That's kind of how it's always been. Always hunting for a certain item, usually Shadow Die. And then once I get it, I feel like, oh, I might actually get another one soon. And then I'll go very dry, and then I get to the point where I think, huh, I should hunt for this item again. Ah, there we go. That's better. Okay, let's see if it dropped to the ground this time. No, it did not. Someone called me a lucky fucker. You should... What the fuck, dude? I got 2 backside capes, please. Get my backside capes out. Wait, how much bank space did I have left? Oh, enough. Okay, that's good. I probably have almost everything now. Ah, no back-to-back. One day I will get the back-to-back. Now everything's okay. I mean, it was okay before. I got 3 items out of 1.3k. That's better than my average, I think. Maybe I'm retarded. I don't remember what my average is now. One sec, I have it open somewhere. I was 1 in 3. Wait, 1 in 393 before opening these. So I guess that's still within the drop rate, or my average drop rate. Fucking potions. I've been saying it took 5 weeks. I think it was 5 weeks. You can only keep 25 clues of a certain tier, or get 25. Masters are an exception because they didn't want to discourage people from doing mass casket openings like I'm doing right now. So what I do is I get 25 hearts from Hellhounds, and then I do 25 of them all at once, and then I go back to get 25 more, etc. Damn. Constant urge to reply to these people PMing me, just random people. I'll try to remember to do it when I'm done. I really feel like I'm 1 in 1.5 or something for fortune components. Wait, did I just reroll fortunate? I don't remember. My 2.5 second memory span is not helping here. Attention span, whatever. I've completed 246 masters. I believe if I complete these masters, I'll be back on first page in the high scores, which is only so interesting. It's not really interesting because I cannot keep up with all the people doing elites to get masters. God damn. I always want to reroll the ancient pages. Such a letdown. It'll be done soon. Been an hour just now. All right. After this comes the fun part of disassembling like 600 fortunate items, just to see how many I actually got. Crap. start using my reroll tokens. Probably. Keep it like this. Sure. Oh, I shouldn't have used that many. Okay, well, that's working out. I feel like I got gilded 3 times and 3 times it's been plate legs or plate skirt, whichever that one is. Well, no shadow at 42 left. Potion is not that big of a deal. To change the difference in odds of getting third age versus getting those potions is so big, really irrelevant. I think I've had quite a number of Robin hats as well. Ooh, an Effigy. Now that's really rare. That is, I believe it's Shadow Die. Rarity. I've never actually had an Effigy from a hard clue ever. And I always use my Effigies pretty quickly, so I'm not at cap. So, I guess that's a highlight of sorts. Robins. Almost got tricked by the gift tickets. I swear. People complaining about being dry. Okay, that's not great then. Gonna be able to use everything. Come on. Gotta die right at the end. There it is. Might as well reroll everything now. Use up my reroll tokens. Yups, whatever. Alright, that's it. Since I forgot to price check my items at the end of my stream, once again, sorry. I'd like to go over a few things right now. First of all, I sold the items that I got, the two backstab capes and the barrows die. Sold for the backstabs for 2 mil each and the barrows die for 176 mil, so a total of 180 mil. The items currently in my inventory are the items I set aside in the bank because these are the most valuable out of the normal items that you get. That's another 233 mil right there. And I got 809 fortunate components, which at the current price is another 400 mil or so. Then there are some god pages. I was unable to decipher which amount I got of which god page, so I can't really give a value. But I would assume it's around 30-40 mil as well. which would bring the total value of the 1,337 caskets to 850 mil.